Hi everybody, I'm Melissa. Welcome back to CloudMom.com. So thrilled to be here today at Albeebaby. I have the Graco Snugride 30 in front of me. This is the car seat model that I had for all 5 of my babies. I've owned it since 2004. Marielle is now too big for it at age 2.5, but it's a really terrific, high quality car seat, very popular and trusted brand. I'm going to run through the basic features and then show you how to install this in 2 ways generally. So here's the Graco. It has a lot of terrific padding here. This is infant padding. You can take this out as your baby grows. Here is the harness system. This piece here comes apart like this. As you can see, this should sit high at armpit level on the baby. Here's the bottom snap. This will go between your baby's legs. You're going to push down deeply onto this to dislodge these 2 pieces. It's a deep, deep push there. If you look on the back of the car seat and you see what's happening here, I've got this red lever, and when I push that, this lower piece moves up and down. This is what it's going to be fitting onto the base of my stroller with a car seat converter. It's going to be going onto the Graco Snugride, which I'm going to show you guys in a minute, okay? So those are the basics. Terrific and very, very protective sun canopy with an extender here that's very, very nice. It's light and it's easy to use. Let's look at how you can put this on the car seat carrier. I'm a big fan of the car seat carrier for the first few months of a baby's life. I often recommend to people that they wait to buy a stroller and that they just rely on the infant car seat and the car seat carrier in those first early months. Watch how easy this is. I hear that nice clicking sound, and you see what's happened here. That red piece is connected here, and I know that I'm good to go. And in order to make sure that my baby is in the right position, I can lift up here. Okay? So here I am to show you guys how to install the base of your Graco Snugride. There are 2 things I'm going to show: the latch system and how to do this with a seatbelt. Now, here's what you're going to be using when you use the latch system on the Graco base. And here is the latch. You see you have this metal piece, and you're going to need to push down with 1 finger like that in order to secure it, and the latch is going to go in like this with this part on the top. You have 2 sides to this, and let me show you how the adjust works. You want to make sure this belt is nice and flat, okay? Don't have it striped. Now, if you need more room here to your belt, what you're going to do is you're going to press down on this gray lever, and you're going to slowly release this so you get more room. When it's in place, you'll be tightening it up again. So I'm going to show you guys that. I'm going to push down here like that, and I'm slowly going to go like this to get more slack in my belt if I need it while I'm doing my install. And obviously, it's not an easy thing to do. The reason this is so tough to do is because you want it to remain tight when your baby's in place. And see how I tighten it like this just by pulling. Okay? So I'm going under here through these 2 places on the base. I'm going to snap this into place like that. That's snapped into place. I'm coming around to the other side here. I'm going in like this. And then I'm going to tighten, making sure my belt is nice and flat. Make sure it can't move any more than 1 inch in either direction. So that's how you work the latch system on the Graco Snugride. Now when you want to release this, you have this gray piece here. I'm going to move the seat so you can see it. And one thing you can do is push down with both thumbs and pull this towards you to get some slack and then release your latch. So I'm going to do that now, like this. Pulling down with 2 thumbs, I get my slack. I'm going to go in and I undo my latches. Like that. Pulling up. 1 side and the other side. Part. So that is the latch system. If you're not using the latch system, here's what you can do with your latches. You get all the slack by pulling down, pushing down on both thumbs here, pulling this all the way out, and then you can snap your latches right into here so they're safely out of the way. So I'm quickly going to do that and show you guys. Pushing down here, getting all my slack, like that, pulling my latches out, pulling my straps out like that. I'm going to put this up so you can see, and then you're going to snap these into place down there so they're out of the way. Snap, snap. There you go. So now what we're going to do, make sure this is nice and flat, we're going to quickly do this with the seat belt. So with the seat belt, just as with any other car seat or infant install, it's tight, tight, tight. I'm pulling this out completely. I'm holding onto this with my other hand. I'm pulling through like that. Click, goes right in there. And I'm pulling up, making sure this is flat. The bottom strap is flat. I'm pulling up and pulling up and pulling up. Many seats will have a lock here, which will lock into place. You want to push down, push down, push down, and make sure this is tight, 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 tight. It should not move more than 1 inch in any direction, okay? And as a safety indicator here, you'll get this green light on the side indicating to you that the seat is in a good position. So those are the basics of the Graco Infant Snugride car seat. Again, I'm a big fan. Thank you so much for watching CloudMom, and I will see you next time.